what's up, and welcome back. Jamie here today with Dylan. AEW Dynamite December the 20th, 2023. Final Dynamite before Christmas, holiday bash, and it's the same old show. The tournament's still going on. No stories. The only story they've got really is the devil, and even that's just like, who cares at this point, really?
No one.
Nothing going on with this. And Dylan watched Raw this week, so Dylan can finally contrast and see, what either side's going on.
What?
What?
I also watched AEW this week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you watch both shows, so
SmackDown.
And SmackDown, so
Could have gone to NXT. I never wanted to.
But yeah, true. But I mean, Raw this past week was real. I didn't expect that to be that good, but there was quite a few decent, segments on Raw and stuff. But
I don't think I could have watched the whole 3 hours live.
Oh no, not live, definitely not, and not the 3 hours. Just skip through it. But just treat it as a 1 hour and a half show, and it's much better.
Well, I hate the fact that we missed that fucking Cody Rhodes just giving away everything.
Oh, well, that was after the show, though, wasn't it?
No, but
like gave away the Christmas tree and all.
Yeah, I saw someone post. Was it Cena throwing the steps out the ring? So it went.
Oh yeah.
Next week, Cody's giving away the steel steps.
But yeah, tonight's AEW, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't think we're even gonna go an hour tonight because it's cool. I don't know what to say. What is there to talk about? That's what I mean. Like, all these matches just run into each other. Like, we watched last week's show before. We skipped through most of that because, again, it's just the same 5 people fighting each other. Like, what's the point?
Like, what is this tournament is so
convoluted.
Was Tony Bear booking when he had it, portraits and landscape?
Must be, yeah.
Like, I'm stealing Jim Cornette's bit here. I honestly am, but it made me think when I heard him say it.
Something's gone different because just oh my god! Like I say all the time, how was it better in the pandemic? I don't understand how they did a better show in the pandemic than what they're doing now.
Like, I guess back then there was more love for it. It's like, oh, we've got to.
I guess, yeah, because the pandemic was like 4 months after the company started, wasn't it, or something like that.
Something I really want to discuss is when Tony's going on about how he's doing really well in terms of like the TikTok views or Instagram or on social media. I'm like, the only one that really matters for that is your YouTube. I get like spreading the word and all that. He talks about how like all wrestlers are on Twitter, but yeah, all wrestlers are on Twitter, but not all fans are on Twitter.
No,
and not all fans care enough to interact with you on Twitter. Because was it last week he was constantly tweeting? Oh, AEW Dynamite, really great.
Yeah, every time, every week.
So
he's never off Twitter, really. The guy's always on it.
So how he says he do really well, but I want to know what are the actual statistics of what did they actually contribute? Like, what does all those views or all that stuff on TikTok? What does it translate to? Like, does it translate to, oh, we believe we get this many viewers, or we get this percentage of money from the clips that we post, or we get this much engagement results in this much traction to the website? Like, what does it actually, like?
They might get money from ads, but that's it. Because people on TikTok aren't going to other, like, they aren't turning on the TV, they aren't going to other websites. So scrolling through TikTok, because they have short attention spans, don't they? Like 30-second clips or one to the next one. So maybe they get money from the ads, but that's it, really. There's nothing else you're really going to get from TikTok.
That's why I'm saying, like, your YouTube views are where you really want to focus.
True. And even then, if you look, you can see who brings in the views, because not every single video gets the same amount. Some get 50,000, some get over 100.
You get better revenue, ideally. You can have sponsors better on there, ideally. But it's like, you look at CM Punk, like 7 million. Like, he beat The Rock's return this year.
Yeah, on YouTube.
In terms of views, and that's the fucking Rock. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, I haven't even seen what the Undertaker's one did on YouTube with his return on NXT. That must have done a good few. Yeah,
it did, but the Undertaker's was different, wasn't it? Because that was just like a cameo appearance, wasn't it, on NXT?
Yeah, but I'm saying like that amount of views on YouTube, like, some people would have wanted to see that and probably gone on YouTube to see it. But want to see what those numbers would be. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Because then it's like, if CM Punk's beating like those two legends, Well, let's be honest, one of them more of a legend than the other on the team. Like that just shows how. I mean, like you got to think those are 7 million CM Punk fans, right? They have to be simply like not just wrestling fans. Like there's gonna be a good. And they're all wrestling fans, but like all of them have
like obviously he's been gone for 10 years, or some have stopped watching or whatever.
Some of them have to be like that's CM Punk, like you know what I mean? Like that's.
Well, even like we talked about last week, his segment on Raw last week went up by what 400,000 people just for that one segment.
Yeah.
So, but he chose the Young Bucks. Tony Khan chose the Elite over CM Punk, and so I chose them over Cody Rhodes as well. And they're both probably going to main event WrestleMania next year. So,
yeah, you can you can throw what CM Punk said about how you could main event the 2-for-1 live event, whatever. But I think you've got to understand like that's a promo. That's
yeah, exactly. Like how many people in AEW say shit about WWE? It seems like it's written in the contract. It seems like that's part of the you come to AEW, you got a badmouth WWE.
I look like
always happens.
A bad connection with you, fucking.
Yeah, you freeze now and again, but it's still at least it's working.
I have no idea what that is.
It's just the video. The sound's alright, so it's cool.
No, I can see it. I just want to make sure. I don't know why I keep blinking, but yeah. Sorry.
We'll get into this match card for tonight. We got Jon Moxley versus Jay White. This could be in the main event, but at this point, I've gave up, caring like what match is going to be what. So we got Jay White versus Jon Moxley, which Moxley got like 12 points in this shitty tournament anyway. So even if he wins or loses, I think he's pretty much to the final anyway, really, isn't it? So,
it's like you say, if he loses this one, then it's tied at 12, but he's going in either way. So it becomes a matter of like, okay, does someone tie this one? And then Tony goes, all right, we're going to have like winners of those two, the draws or whatever, the brackets, face to face for one final match, or they're going to do the 4-way like you said.
I think it'll be the 4-way. Unless actually no, yeah, maybe they do this. Maybe do like a mini tournament at World's End, is it, or whatever the fuck it's called. So they have like the 2 finalists in one group and then 2 finalists in the other, and then they face each other later on. Because then you can squeeze 2 or 3 matches out of it for because he loves the long fucking matches on pay-per-views. So.
Yeah, but how long has he got for? He's got next week Christmas Day. He's got next week 27th.
Yeah, he's got next week's show because it's next Sunday, isn't it? The pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So. And plus, like we'll talk about later on, Kenny Omega's not wrestling now, so he's gonna have to fill another match on the pay-per-view unless Jericho finds another tag team partner. But
no,
we'll talk about that in a bit.
I say they're scrapping that, and then tonight we're gonna get like tonight we're gonna get a number 1 contenders match. Next week it's gonna be the build, the promo or whatever, and then the match. That's what
could be.
Because it's like you said, oh, he's gonna get the Big Show. Like, okay, that's stupid because with Kenny at least it was like, okay, these is sort of a new group. It's a new thing, but like, if you really want to bring the Big Show in, it makes sense to bring the Big Show because it's Big Brother versus Big Show. Can Big Show still work? He didn't seem to be able to do that well. I thought it was fine last time he tried. So
they brought him in last month, didn't they? When everyone ran up to him and he just punched them all or whatever.
Yeah, but a lot of people were saying like he couldn't walk that well, something like that. They were talking about the way he moves.
He couldn't because he just came on the stage and then everyone ran to him. He didn't even move really.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But like you didn't actually see him move. They just did that spot where people ran to him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But if he could move, then you would have him do something else apart from just stand there, wouldn't you? But who knows?
No, he was walking. They were just running to him. It was one of those spots where people, but like he wasn't running into them. He was just slowly walking.
He wasn't even what. He was just literally stood there. He came out on the stage, stood there. They got out the ring, sprinted up the ramp one by one, and he's just hitting them one by one.
No, it's kind of like when Jeff went to save Matt, and he was just dancing.
Dancing, yeah. Well, to be fair, it's Matt Hardy. No rush to save him. But yeah, do you think Moxley's going to win tonight? Or do you think they're going to do the draw thing or whatever? Because I don't see the type in Jay Wyatt. I don't get it. I just don't see it.
Who's like? Let's go with the 4-way. Who right?
It'll be Moxley, obviously.
Moxley, Bryan, and I would assume fucking Eddie.
Yeah, and then probably Swerve or I guess Swerve. Yeah, Swerve. Yeah.
Swerve. All right. Okay. Not bad. Then So that's option A or option B, whatever. Then your other option is either Moxley versus Bryan, right?
Mm.
Moxley versus Eddie or Moxley versus Swerve. Now we've seen Mox versus Swerve.
Yeah, well, we've seen all three of them, really. It's just been a longer time for the other two, hasn't it?
Yeah, but which one out of all of those options has the bigger impact and the bigger meaning?
Well, if a year or two ago you'd say Bryan, wouldn't you? But at this point, I'd say Eddie Kingston because he's the one who has the title anyway. So you know.
Yeah.
But,
1 second, I need to blow
I
my
don't
nose.
know. Bryan Danielson's completely fell off the map for me. Like, and then you got Tony Khan fucking bragging, "Oh yeah, he was injured 3 times this year. He just keeps coming back." And it's like 3 times in 1 year. You don't think there's something wrong with that? And now it's his fucking eye. Like, don't you think maybe he should take a break a little
eye.
bit?
That's my eye.
That's my eye.
Well, fucking hell, he's come back from 3 different injuries within a span of a fucking year, Tony.
Yeah. One was his arm, wasn't it? His eye, and then was it a concussion or something? The other one, I don't remember.
David, if he was a child and that happened, social services would be involved.
Yeah, true, but he's a grown man, so
he's a
makes his
grown
own
man, I'll admit.
decisions.
But like, doesn't someone go? This dude's had like 3 accidents in the space of 12 months, Tony. Can we?
How about
Can
the
we get
medical
help
team?
saving?
What the fuck are they saying? Is it the same guy who cleared Saraya Page? Because that would answer a lot, really, wouldn't it? Because if the guy gets injured once, right, fair enough, accidents happen. Twice, maybe you should look at him more. Then 3 times, at that point you should be like, no, you're not wrestling anymore. You're taking a few months off.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You clearly need to heal because I had a seizure in the middle of the fucking ring.
Well, that was a fake one, though, wasn't it?
Was it a fake
Okada
one?
was having none of that. He was like, nope, get up. But yeah, man, like, what the fuck? The Miz was right all along. That promo he did years ago on talking smack against Bryan, where he's like, oh, you'll just be happy wrestling in front of 15 people in a bingo hall as long as you get to wrestle. And he's getting to that point.
I get that about Moxley and Bryan. That they do love to wrestle, they love the actual sport. But I'm like, but you guys are so much better than that.
So much better.
Like, you're actually incredibly talented in ring, on the mic. You've got this chemistry with the audience that not many wrestlers seem to have when your face on heel. You have this, and you also have this insight on how to like realize, oh, I need to do something. I need to swerve. I need to duck. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of what the next culture thing is that you need to do, or setting that culture thing, or setting that level, that new level.
Maybe they just never did. Maybe it was just the WWE system. Because look, they're both out on their own now, and like they're doing the worst work of the career, I think. I'm still a big fan of them both, really. I always am going to be, but this last year or two, it's been what the fuck for both of them.
Because you go back to the start, in particularly more towards Moxley AEW.
Oh yeah, that first run, yeah, definitely it was great. But he was motivated then. He's not motivated. He's clearly not motivated now.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what is his mentality? What does he think? Is he like, I'm just going up there, I'm going to wrestle, I'm going to do my thing, I'm going to do my stick. It's what I want to be. It's who I want to be. And because he's around people that are his fans, that love him, that just want to support him no matter what, and love what he's actually doing. He doesn't see the outside view going, I should change. I was about like, no, these people are enough. Like, I don't need to change for everyone. And if you don't like me, then you can fuck off. And when I change and you like me, you can come back. You can still fuck off.
I think it comes down to Tony Khan again. I feel like you need some more, reeling these people. And if everyone's just allowed to do whatever they want, then this is what we get, really, innit? You need someone to be like, no, you're not bleeding every week. No, you're not wrestling when you're injured. You know what I mean? You need someone to do something like that.
Didn't bleed last week. I didn't see any blood.
Well, against the Swerve? Oh, yeah, in the Swerve match. Yeah. Well, maybe they're saving the blood for, because the pay-per-view's coming up, so...
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah, it would make sense, but... Well, he's wrestling tonight against Jay White. Let's see if the streak continues or not, if we get any blood. We'll have to find out.
Just to clarify, it was a shit match anyway this week.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that in a bit, though. But speaking of Swerve, we got Swerve versus Roosh. Again, like, I just don't care anymore. Like, they actually both are good, but it's just this tournament shit.
And they're both over as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. But it's for 3 belts. One of them is the brand new one.
Tournament for tots. When's that? Why is that suddenly?
Oh,
like,
this is they're giving out the unrivaled figures, which is, I mean, fair play. It's for charity, I understand, but clearly, they're not selling, so let's give them away for free. Which people could use them, obviously, but
Well, yeah,
know.
I don't think it matters either whether they were selling or not. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
I'm just saying, it's clearly like the overstock of figures that haven't
maybe
sold.
it's not. You know what I mean? Maybe they are just like maybe Tony is just like I'm trying to think like how much money did he get? Like does anyone know the money that he actually got from his his trust fund, his inheritance, whatever his dad gave him?
I had no idea.
Because like what were those numbers that he did out on Cornette's podcast where someone went through a approximation, a hypothetical of the money
But
that
this year, like 20-something million or 30 million loss or something like that.
yeah. So you got to think like the first 2 years must have been a win because
Well, especially like the first year, whatever the pandemic, where you're in Daly's place, you'd have to do arenas and all that.
So he definitely came out over there. So maybe he's expecting a loss within like the last. You know what I mean? Because that first year you kind of write off as not really going through.
True, but that's the loss in including like contracts, is it? Like for instance, Edge, like he's paid a lot for Edge. He probably had to pay CM Punk something. I doubt they just walked away not paying anything to Punk.
Well, that's the thing, like, because from what I realize, contracts really is he's gone to he goes to you, okay, you're I'm going to pay you say £1 million for 5 years, or or a year, whatever. He does have to pay him something every month, a salary, or has to give him some money every so often. That contribute that is out of that money that he owes him. So it's like like you know what I mean. If it's like $1 million a year, and I've got a 5-year contract on you, then every month he gets a certain amount from that million, and he has to be paid that. It's his contract until unless it's in the contract, like you don't get it when you get fired, or it's a done deal no matter what. You know what I mean? It's one of those where like if he has to give you something if he releases you or whatever. Like there's gonna be clauses like that because I think Punk's been around the contracts of signings and stuff longer enough to understand what he needs to do. And you probably have Stephen P. New helping him.
True.
But yeah, he must have lost some money. So back to what we were talking about with the figures. I'm just thinking like he can clearly afford to just give away the figures. So maybe I just a tangent there to get us to that half hour mark.
Well, yeah, back to that. I think Swerve will win. I don't think Roosh has a chance, really. I forgot how many points he's got, but like we said at this point, it's probably going to a 4-way tie or some shit like that.
Like, it's wrestling. You shouldn't treat it like a real sport. It's fucking wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's theater. It's a show. It's entertainment. It's a scripted sport.
There's a reason why all the tournaments the last how many years in wrestling, it's single elimination. It's not points. You don't do points. It's not football. It's wrestling. No. People get sick of seeing the same 3 people wrestle each other every single week.
But I think it's because it's the New Japan thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a reason why no American audience or British audience
it's not even that.
This tournament.
It's not even that. Right, the New Japan thing is that there's a bracket. And there's 2 separate blocks.
New Japan isn't a weekly TV show either, so they're allowed to do this thing where it's like, they don't have a weekly TV show to film. So.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they don't have like the it's a scoring system. They have it like block A, block B, block C, block B, block D, whatever. And then there's a normal tournament bracket like you would have saw in Dragon Ball Z. Whereas here he's mixed soccer with the New Japan shit, and it ain't working because it's like. I guess there might be an idea like, oh my god, Moxley's got 9, he's got 9. This match he has to win to secure that he is. But then it's just like because it gives it's stupid.
Yeah, stupid. Like even what they win as well. Like, why should we care if they win 3 belts? If it's for the #1 contendership for the world heavyweight, then yeah, sure. But 3 belts, 1 belt's just been made up. ROH, who gives a shit about that? And then New Japan, and it's like the guy who wins, he's gonna have fucking hands full. And like you said, maybe they'll combine it into 1 belt, but then a New Japan okay with that.
Yeah,
they're losing one of their belts, aren't they? Really?
Like I get it. Maybe it's a matter of like it. I was gonna say like it's stupid, so I'm not gonna say it, but I'll say it anyway. Like maybe the idea is like the Continental belt is, like you have the Continental belt, then you're kind of like the New Japan champion, you kind of Ring of Honor champion or whatever. But like that's stupid. That's stupid enough to be something that Tony would think of.
Probably, yeah.
But it's like it's another company's belt. It's not their big belt. It's not their major belt. It's not an important belt for them. But why would you wouldn't be like you wouldn't be happy with it?
No, exactly. And it's another belt for AEW when they've already got what, like 12 belts or whatever. Here's another one, just because
Out of all the belts in AEW, one is important. Like not one is really important because it's the main one, and the other is like important because of this, that, and the other. It's like no, that one.
No, just one is important. Yeah, that's it.
The world title is just important because the rest are all a dime a dozen. Like even the tag teams are important. But you know what I mean?
They all they're all on the same level. You got the world heavyweight in, and every other belt's just on the same level. It's not like WWE where it's like Roman's belt, Seth's belt, Gunther's, Logan, whatever, tag team, blah blah blah. You go down the list. In this company, it's 1 belt, and then every single other belt is exactly the same meaning. They don't mean anything.
Yeah. It boggles the mind that a man clearly nose off blocked. A man who has like this idea of like, oh, I love wrestling's great, I watch it all, I tape traded and did all this back in the 90s and was on Musher Sports and this, that, and the other, does not comprehend the product that he's sinking millions, and I mean millions, of his father's money.
He's living out a dream now, isn't he? He doesn't care. He's living out a dream. He's got the ass kisses to say, "Oh, Tony, you're doing a great job." So,
And like,
just listen to an ROH fucking thing. He goes on for half an hour on one fucking question. We're doing great. We're doing great business this year. All in tickets this year. Blah 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 blah.
Tony, what are your thoughts on Warner Brothers Discovery talking with WWE?
Can't talk about that. No comment on that.
I don't know what's the next match because I don't want to talk about this thing. Can we just
going from bad to worse? Because the only women's match tonight, we got Riho versus Saraya. Whoever wins going to face Tony Storm at World's End, and I wonder who that's going to be.
Right, where does Riho suddenly get a title?
Well, this is the excuse here, isn't it? She came back 2 weeks ago, and now if she wins this match,
where was the build? Like she's in like on a hot streak.
No, exactly. She had one match. Didn't she beat? I think she won one match last week against Ruby Soho. And then
it isn't like she's suddenly like, going on promo saying, "I want the belt. Give me a belt shot." I'm talking to Tony. I mean, Tony says I need to prove myself. You know what I mean? Maybe she probably. I don't want to.
Yeah, true. I mean, we don't know what her English is like because we've never actually heard her speak. But why not put Thunder Rosa inside this role instead of bringing her back on Saturday to do whatever the fuck she's doing? Why not bring her back in this role? Doesn't she have history with Tony Storm?
Because Riho was the first champion, and let's end the hero with Hero.
But yeah, it's going to be a boring match.
It's a stupido!
I'm going to call it now. There's going to be at least one botch inside this match.
Yeah, but who by?
No doubt.
To be fair, I don't blame Riho for botches. I just feel like she's so small.
She's so small, yeah, exactly. And other opponents obviously aren't used to that size of an opponent, so it's going to be difficult to do moves and shit because, usually you got someone the same size as you or bigger.
And 100% language barrier because I don't think Saraya's ever done anything with a New Japan. I don't think has she ever wrestled a Japanese wrestler?
No, I mean, obviously she wrestled in Japan with WWE, but that's different, isn't it, when you wrestle?
Yeah, but against WWE. So, is that an issue with Riho? Is like calling matches in the match, calling stuff in the match? It's like the language barrier. Like,
I guess unless, like, when you learn wrestling, maybe it's like you learn like the key, like like hold.
Yeah, but like that stuff sort of like it's like British slang and American slang. Like that's vice versa. You know what I mean? That's that. Like we have different phrases for stuff. You know what I mean? Like you go.
But maybe when it comes to wrestling, it's universal
No,
language or
no,
whatever.
no, no. I don't think it is because there'll be different
Everywhere calls it a drop kick. I don't think any other country calls it, apart from that, it's a drop kick in it, for example,
yeah,
or a
but like
sleeper hold, or
yeah, but like who what like you'd have to because Real would have to be saying either in English or in native tongue.
Well, maybe it's one of those matches where they they practice it instead of just calling it inside the ring. They practice the
Well,
spots
with
before they go
Saraya,
out there.
I think she'd want it to be practiced.
Yeah, true. Just don't go for the neck. Stay away from the neck. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Rio winning it because obviously they're building her up for the title match. I think we lost Dylan. Go with Rio for that one, but only one women's match on the show. Again, every week it's the same thing. I mean, at this point, like, you know what to expect at this point, really. So, Tony Khan's booking for you. We'll have to wait for Dylan to come back because we only got 3 more matches to talk about, and then last week's show. I think his internet might have gone again. Oh shit! Get out! And he's back. The screen went massive for a second. It shit me up. I don't think he's back. Test. Yeah, it's not there. I guess we'll just get. Oh fucking hell! It's gone big again. And he's back again. Is he back? It says it's loading. I'll just carry on. Next match, we've got Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal. Do not care about the match again. I'll go with Mark Briscoe to win, really, but I just can't wait for this tournament to be over. This tournament's just so stupid. Like, I just don't care about it whatsoever. Like, it's just... Yeah, Mark Briscoe to win. And then we got... Oh, this isn't actually a tournament match. We got Komander versus Roderick Strong. For who knows what reason. I'll go with Roderick Strong, I guess, because he's the one with the story going on. I think Dylan's having problems with Discord. Or Discord's having problems with Dylan. I'm not too sure. And I'm going to say this is the main event tonight. I'm not too sure if it will be or not, but we got MJF and Samoa Joe. We're going to hear from him after last week's attack on Hangman Page or whatever. Which, Hangman Page, man. Jesus Christ, he's so boring. So bland to listen to. And you know what? I just hope MJF leaves. I really do. I got a poll going inside the chat, and he's even said he's done interviews saying he's still not re-signed with AEW. Who knows if he's lying or not, but I hope he hasn't. Yeah, I hope his contract does come up. And if Samoa Joe wins on next Sunday, then we'll know that his contract's up. Oh, it's Discord. Great, now I froze as well. Am I even coming through? Oh my god. I froze as well, that's great, that.
Oh
Yo, right, there we go. Yeah, mine was fucking up then as well.
It's Discord.
Yeah, it's Discord.
The wonderful world of Discord. Don't know what I missed.
Don't know what I missed. You missed so much. Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal. Komander versus Roderick Strong.
Cheers, my dude.
MJF and Samoa Joe, we're going to hear from them. I'm assuming Hangman will come out again and be like, oh, you attacked me last week. You put me through that window shield. Oh, I guess that's another hint towards Jungle Boy, isn't it? Because they put Hangman through the fucking glass car window or whatever.
100%, Jamie. And I know you're back in there. I'm done.
I'm done as well.
I'm done. Like the one thing, and I will give Tony Khan credit for this when he said that in that media scrum about wrestling, is you'll always come back to it, and maybe in a year and a half, months, I'll come back to AEW. But Jungle Boy fucking reveals to be the devil. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm hoping MJF leaves. He said that he's not re-signed yet with AEW, but He knows if he's lying or not.
I don't think he has, because.
But if he, like, let's say he hasn't, Tony Khan's a fucking idiot, because why would you give him this run all the way up to, 2 days before his contract runs out? And then, like, wouldn't you I just don't get it.
You would do it in the hopes, like, if I do this, he'll resign.
Yeah, but then what if he doesn't? 2 days later, he just fucks off to WWE, and then what?
It's the risk you've got to take, isn't it? Like,
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that's too much of a risk. I feel like he's already re-signed, but I guess we'll wait and see.
I'm praying to God he hasn't.
I hope he hasn't as well, because WWE would be the place for him. Even if he has to go to NXT for a bit, so what?
Like, I get it if and I think they would, because they're doing it with. Well, they're kind of doing it with Jade, but I think it's really important that they do that.
Jade's still training, though, and she's not even been on NXT
yet.
She's still, you know.
I mean, if they go, right, we want you here, but let's put you through developmental. And it's not a matter of like, oh, we want to like retrain you how the rest is like. We want to see what you do. We want to see how you do things without a crowd or whatever. You know what I mean? We want to watch you close. We want to, you know, we only saw you on TV, and we can only go so much, but we can watch you from here. We can see what you're doing, and then we can train you how to interact with it. You know, with a setup that works. You know what I mean? With what's the word? With a production that is good.
Yeah, they can work on his entrance more, you know, what camera to play for and shit.
NXT is like probably on a smaller budget than like
AEW, yeah, definitely. Fucking Discord again. We got Robot Dylan. Hopefully it sorts itself out. We're still making noise, but it's still lagging. Fucking hell.
Oh, this is.
Oh, not again. Is it froze again? Fucking Discord, man. Of all the days to fuck up, you have to do it on the AEW stream. Can't even decipher what he's saying. Shit. Maybe it'll sort itself out. I can hear and see you. Right, okay. You kept coming. Are we back?
Are we back?
I think we're back. What was you going to say before you turn into a robot?
I fucking forgot my name!
So about MJF, what was it now? The budget, NXT to AEW.
Yeah, right. So, yes, because you know what I mean? Because they have a small budget, but they probably have like 20 times better production than AEW.
Yeah, they have more resources, don't they? Definitely.
So it'd be a matter of like, we just want to see how you are on a smaller scale without suddenly blowing you up.
Yeah, they could even be like, look, for a month in NXT and would debut at Raw Rumble. Surprise appearance in Raw Rumble.
Yeah, I'll just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just to like see what you are and see what they're working with and be like, okay. And now you
even froze.
And now you've gone robotic.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Great.
It's Discord.
Yeah, it's Discord. It's fucked. I don't think we're making it tonight. I don't think we're making it to an hour tonight. Now you turned into the robot. We're taking turns. I don't even know what to do, really. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Oh shit, it's like
Can you hear me?
Oh, you're singing. I can hear the voice slowly coming through.
So,
right, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, wait, are we back?
Are we back,
I was about to call it, then I was about to say, fuck it, we're done.
Oh my god.
I think even Discord's done with AEW.
Right, move on. Let's talk about next week's, because
Oh, yeah, last week.
Oh, last week. Sorry. Whatever. Just fuck Discord.
We watched it before, didn't we? It started with Joe's promo, and he accuses Hangman of attacking MJF because he found the same beer bottle or whatever.
And then, Joe's best friend shows up.
Oh, yeah. No, Roderick. Hangman came out first, remember?
That's what we were talking about.
And then Roderick came out.
Yeah, Joe's new best mate.
Joe's new best mate.
I hope that Roderick's that's his gimmick. That's his gimmick. That's pretty funny. Like every person who's involved with MJF, he's just gonna start calling him his best mate.
What was that line?
Mate!
Oh, no, I'm still here. You're still here. What do you hear me?
You froze. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I still heard you. Yeah, but what was Joe's line now? It's like I came out here as a detective, but now I'm the executioner.
I couldn't hear a fucking word you said. You were just static.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Joe's line about being.
Oh no, you're just a fucking robot, mate. Fuck it. I give up.
Yeah, fine. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll just end it there. All right, everyone. If you're still watching, thanks for watching. I guess we'll try again next week. Peace out.